Welcome back. Setting the Edge, NFL Week 6. We'll key you in on what the joke is in a second here. We got the usual cast of characters. I got myself. We got Tony in the bottom left-hand corner. Follow him at Tony Schwartz NBA. Andy is in the top right. Follow him at Goated Moreno. And then Ray, follow him at Playbook SN Bets. And Ray with a bunch of numbers, whatever your other
Ray
number.
5893. It's my birthday.
There, I knew it. I was close. We're going to jump into Week 6 as we always do. We're talking about Better Edge. We're talking about Week 6 NFL. The competition is the same as always: $10, 5 picks against the spread. Once you do that, you can actually use the code for 5 reasons. It's 5RSN. Get yourself $20 from Ethan Skolnick. Very easy to get that $20 when you sign up. You go to the app. You join our competition. $10. Very easy to use. You can get in the marketplace and buy other games. Lines are available all over the place. Lots of good stuff this week. I think a lot of good lines when I was looking at the marketplace a little bit earlier this afternoon. There's other competitions or stuff going on for almost every day for baseball also, with the baseball playoffs going on. I think NHL started today maybe or yesterday. NBA preseason is going on. There are NBA preseason lines. I did because I was kind of poked this morning that I had not bet on any NBA preseason. I did try to take the Sixers plus 5.5 today, but nobody picked up my line. So you can get in there and get them some NBA preseason, but we're going to focus on the NFL because we are not degenerates. Well, we kind of are, but we're not degenerates, at least in some people's eyes. So Week 6, let me go back and look at Week 5. I was the pacer. I went 2-2-1, which is not good enough to win any money. It did allow quite a few people to make some money, including Tony, who went 4-1 last week. He's continuing to lead the competition right now. He is 17-7-1 after 5 weeks, which is phenomenal. Let's see. I went 2-2-1. I am 15-9-1, so I'm second best. Ray went 2-3 last week. He's 13-11-1, which is right about 52, 53. He's probably just about breaking even. Andy is 9-14-2. He's currently on a – let me check my math. He's on a 2-7-1 run over the last 2 weeks. Andy, is everything okay?
Yeah, you're muted.
And not okay because you're on mute.
We're 3-1-1 on Bet the House specials. That's the whole point of the Bet the House special, to make up for all your other losses.
$1 million bets over here. Bill Simmons Incorporated.
We got – okay, remember, Week 4, we lost our house and the mansion and the Lamborghini. Then we went to Anscott. We got a loan. Put Week 5 money down. Falcons kind of covered because they tied, okay? So we got the money back. Now we're going to go to Anscott again. Play double or nothing. Boom! Week 6, we got it this week.
2 clocks. 2 clocks.
I like it.
2 clocks.
Never mind. I was gonna make it. Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. Thanks for coming in. You've been in here the last couple of weeks. We appreciate you tuning in. Matt, appreciate you coming in. He was on 5 on the floor today, doing good stuff with 5 Reasons Sports. Check him out if you're not following him. We're gonna jump into this thing.
By the way,
who is?
Matt. I'm pretty sure he's the one on the PG.
My team is damn garbage. Bimmy's in here too. Appreciate the party people
Yo.
coming in here and joining. Love that. All right, our order this week. Remember, it's 5 spreads. Our first person going is Ray. These will be our best bets. Then Andy, then Tony, then me. As always, if we repeat picks, which is fine in this competition, we'll just add in. If Ray has something that all of us like, we'll just chime in there at the end, and we'll go through our 5 picks, and then we'll get ourselves out of here. So, Ray, you have the floor, the best bets.
All right. As we all know, I am a poor and sad, sorry Saints fan. And I saw life, friends. I saw life. Not a lot, but I seen life. They scored over 21 points. Andy, we talked about this last week. Now, there were talks that at certain points, Pete didn't have the clipboard with the plays. It's neither here nor there. But Saints defense is really good. I like C.J. Stroud. I think he's going to be great. I think that the Texans got a bright future. But you get ready, son. You finna run into a real NFL defense. You finna find out what it's all about. Saints minus 2.5. Bet the house. Bet the car, too, while you at it.
Anybody else on the Saints?
I was close.
I
They
almost
scare
did.
me. They scare
I
me.
respect Houston a lot. So I was close on it though.
Ray,
I'm very
what was the
happy that
final
they whooped
score?
the Patriots ass though.
0 to
34
what?
zip.
34 zip.
Ass
I was
whooping.
out at a bar. I was there was a Saints fan in there. Had a Saints hat on. He was drinking. He was a good time. He's probably some sort of relation to you because I'm sure everybody. No, I'm messing with you. I got to stop making fun.
That's Mississippi. That's to my east.
Gotcha. I got you. He was cool though. I liked him, but he was having a good time every time the Saints were pounding up on the Patriots. So, all right, Andy.
Welcome to Pound Town. Pound Town.
Hey, yo.
All righty, brothers. I'm told y'all. We're gonna go double or nothing. We got our money back on that tie. Okay, 3-1-1, about to be 4-1-1. Give me the Bet the House special. Eagles minus 6.5.
Bold.
This is free over the Jets, bro. Who do y'all think Zach Wilson is, bro? They beat the lowly Broncos. And y'all think that they're going to be somewhat competitive against the Eagles? NFC favorite Eagles against Jalen Hurts. 1 yard, boom. DeAndre Swift, 15 yards, whatever he wants. AJ Brown going deep every play. Devontae Smith just had a horrible game. You think he's not going to come back with a vengeance? Who's covering Jalen Carter on that O-line? Nobody.
There's nobody on earth that can do that.
Nobody. And you got Darius Slay to cover Garrett Wilson, the only weapon they got on that team, bro. This is too easy. Too easy, bro. Less than a touchdown, let's go. Put the whole house, and then you go to Amscot and get some more. Go to Advanced Cash America, get some more. Go do what you got.
Is that legal? Man. Are you legally allowed to do that?
You know, I'm not giving advice. I'm just giving what I'm gonna do. If you want to follow me, you can follow me, bro.
Yo, who had Andy quoting Keith Sweat in the Bet the House special? Nobody. Nobody did that.
He's not even the light skinned Keith. So what do we call you? Mexicano Keith Sweat? What, Latino Keith Sweat?
Relax, man. I'm Central American and Cuban. Okay, you gotta get the ethnicities right. Cuban, Honduran.
I do apologize, my brother.
Before we get off the rails too far, anybody else?
Latin X.
I forgot about that,
bro.
Anybody else on the Eagles?
You guys know. My hypothetical Eagles spread right now is 4-1 because you guys ask me every week, and I don't bet the Eagles too much. I'd take the other side of this line. I really would, but I don't bet the Birds, and so I don't have any reasoning for that. It just feels rough. Somebody said trap game in the chat. Agreed.
We're not flying.
You know what? Here, let me give you a real quick explanation. The Eagles' schedule for the rest of the year after the Jets game is a trip through all the layers of hell, every single one of them. And we got no Virgil as our guide, so they're going to be looking forward.
Yo, Loki, y'all winning next week. I'm just telling you now. I'm admitting it right now. I'm not going to say it next week, so you hear it. Appreciate it now. You're winning next week.
I will pick a spread next week for funds.
Just for funds.
All right. So I guess it's another solo on the Bet the House special. Eagles minus 6.5. That would have been my sixth pick. I looked at that for a while. I like that. Under a touchdown. So I guess, Tony, you're up next.
Oh, this hurts my fucking soul. I said I would have bet the Jets against the Eagles, and now my Bet the House special is the Dallas Cowboys?
Bro, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
Bro,
my Bet the House. Dallas has more starters on IR than any other team in the National Football League. It's like 6 guys. It's a lot of guys. The loss of Josh Ball and the other offensive tackle that I can't remember his last name right now, but they have 2 tackles now. They're on third string tackle, just trying to figure it out and make it all work. And they got dominated last week terribly. I mean, that game, it was amazing to watch. Ray was so right. He clipped it. He had it faster than any 5 Reasons clipper I've ever seen hire.
That's right. I'm getting my points for this, dadgummit.
He was so prepared. But that's the 49ers, and they're going to do that, and they're not letting you get back into a game. You know, I truly think they're the class of the NFC right now, and that's how much respect I have for them. But they'll get it back together. 2-point spread. Dallas, they're still really good. Last time I checked, they have guys on defense. They're still snapping. So we're going to go that. That's a great spread, and I really like the value.
Anybody else on the Cowboys? Wow.
Gossi,
You could.
but no, I didn't.
Oh, and Chargers don't have a home field advantage, so it's just good point value.
Yeah, that too. That's fair.
Well,
Herbal, though.
let's see if we can go 4 for 4 on solo lone wolf bet the house specials.
We're all gonna have this one. I hope you know that.
My bet the house special is the Detroit Lions -3.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna end one. Come on, because we haven't had one yet where all three of us have it.
I know. Detroit Lions -3. I like the Bucks. I think the Bucks are a sneaky team. I know they're in Ray's division, but I think the Lions are good. And I think in this case, Lions -3, a field goal. That's. I know it's on the road, but I just think the Lions are going to be physical. They're going to beat them up. Dan the man, he's going to go up and bite people's ankles and shit in Tampa, and they'll take care of it. Cover that 4 o'clock game. I'll do that. So Tony, you're on Detroit also.
Yeah, I'm on Detroit -3. A lot of similar reasons. Definitely middle of the year, good teams start to pull apart. I think the Bucks are fun, but they're not good.
I agree with that.
Bro, Bucks are 3-1 leading the NFC East. Bro.
South.
South.
Wow.
And the NFC South is the only division that has 3 teams with 3 wins.
They're a completely transformed offense, so I think they're really hard to scout for right now.
The Baker effect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I mean, look,
they're coming off a bye, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
yes. I'm also on this too. I mean, I was already high on Detroit when I saw that their win line was 9.5. I was like, the Vikings aren't going to be good. Green Bay is, they lost Rodgers. That was the end of that. And then the Bears are the Bears. So that leaves the Lions to basically kind of do what they need to do. I've liked them all season. And also, it's going to be absolutely hilarious when you see my name on the back of Khalif Raymond's jersey flying past Carlton Davis, because me and Carlton Davis run the exact same speed. So when that happens and it's 60 yards to the house, you can click that one too.
I like it. All right. Let me go. We'll snake back through my second one. I don't know my second one, but my next one on my list is, and I heard this earlier, and I think that Andy said this, and I may have misunderstood him, but did you say that the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFC?
I said some consider them the favorite. Not me.
Yeah, some consider them, yes. They live all around me within this 215 area code. But I think most logical people, you got to take the Niners, right? The Niners are the best team in the NFC right now. It may not be at the end of the season. Don't get me wrong. I'm not disrespecting the Eagles, but 49ers are killers, man. And that's why I'm going 49ers -4.5. I know, and there's a lot of games this weekend. Make sure you check the weather. The weather on the East Coast is supposed to be terrible this weekend. So pay attention to that. But in Cleveland, it's supposed to be raining, and I think it's going to be a mucked up game. But I still think the 49ers is going to bust their ass, especially if Watson doesn't play. They're going to throw out P.J. Walker. He used to play for the Panthers, I think, right?
And the XFL.
No bueno. 49ers -4.5 is my second one. Anybody else?
I almost got on it. That would probably, if that was my 6th pick, but how every so often you start looking at those lines and stuff and you're like, where's the trap? Where is the line that just doesn't why is that like that? So, and I get it, you make the competition, that's when it sets it. I went and looked at it now that the PJ Walker thing is basically more than likely the option that's going to happen. I think it's moved up to 6.5. And I'm still looking at that and going, why is it that low? And if it's raining, cool, I get it. But why is it only 6.5? Something about that just don't sit right with me. So I just had to walk away from it. I couldn't touch it.
Yeah. There's that line every week that you're you look at it and you're like, this is so obvious. I should bet everything that I own on this. And then it's the NFL. And to Ray's point, kind of how the sausage is made in this competition, whenever I lock in the games, it locks the lines. So I always try to go Wednesday morning, Wednesday lunchtime, because if I do it yesterday when they first come out and news comes out, things move, now we've had games where like the line is 4 points off, and it doesn't make any sense. So I try to wait, but also give everybody enough time that they can get all the bets in and stuff like that. So appreciate Ray bringing that up. Andy, you're up. Everybody else has 2 picks in so far, so Andy, you're up.
Unmute yourself.
One mojito, 2 mojito, 3 mojito,
Oh.
4.
49ers minus 4.5. Yo, that's
Good transition.
Stealing money from a baby. And the Cleveland Browns are not all that. With what I'm watching, PJ Walker. Yo, I saw him last year play for the Panthers, and I believed in him, and that failed me a couple times. Okay, this Niner team is the best team in the NFL, in my opinion. And I'm a Dolphins fan. I think Dolphins are like top 5 or probably number 4 ahead of the Chiefs. But this Niner team is legit. This Brown team is on the fraud watch, along with the Falcons, along with the Packers, along with the Cowboys. They're all on fraud watch. Minus 4.5 is even that minus 6.5. I love that. I love that line.
All right, so everybody has 2 picks in now. Let's go right back to the beginning. Ray, 3rd pick out of 5. And before you do that, I'm sorry. I should have acknowledged the comment that just came in from Evan. Makes a good point. The Browns can rush the passer. You get after Brock Purdy. Can you make him look like Mr. Irrelevant that he was drafted as? If you can do that, maybe you can slow down the 49ers. But 49ers are damn good, so that's a tough task for sure. All right,
No,
Ray,
Brock Purdy
3rd
has
round.
some of the worst lowlights in college football history. Have y'all seen some of those lowlights?
It's also Brocktober, so
Oh God! All right.
Y'all remember Brocktober? The whole thing was 2020. Brock Osweiler versus the Bears. That was
Mhm.
a wonderful game. Back when Albert Wilson was in his prime form, man.
2 people I miss in the NFL: Brock Osweiler and Nathan Peterman.
Why
I
Peterman?
I thought Peterman is a backup somewhere still. Is he not still a backup?
I don't know,
He's
but it was beautiful to watch him fail.
He's still collecting checks.
All right, let's talk about quarterbacks that aren't absolutely terrible. Bengals minus 3.5.
Ooh.
Look, Tony was right last week. I'll give him that. And also, like, I watched Burrow take off and run for the first. Like, I haven't seen like a whole lot of the Bengals, but like, I finally watched the highlight of Burrow doing something that like makes Burrow special. He gets out in space. He's able to kind of create for himself, and if there's nothing there for his wide receivers, everything's covered, or there's honestly just 10 yards sitting ahead of him, he'll take it. Past 4 weeks, 5 weeks, he wasn't able to do that, and I finally see him do it. Now he gets another week of rest, another week of recovery versus the Seahawks, who can't play defense for anything. All right, that's fine. And also, like, Jamar Chase actually is 7'11".
Yes.
Like that's 100% a thing. There's nobody on the Seahawks defense that can stop him. Yeah, like, good luck. I think Charbonnet is cool. I think what's the other kid's name? I think Tyler Lockett's cool, all that jazz. But no, they have they have a Kobe Bryant and who else? And a Michael Jordan, I think. So the Seahawks are fine. I like the Seahawks, but 100% give me the Bengals. If Joe Burrow's starting to be healthy, he's starting to get back to form, then it's good for the Bengals, and it's great for all of my fantasy teams because I have him in all but one league.
I'm also on the Bengals. We should have known last week. I think Tony brought this up. I think is what you referenced. Last week, Burrow was not on the injury report, and everybody kind of still questioned, like, is he actually going to be healthy? And to all the things Ray said, he was limited. But he played like Joe Burrow last week, at least a facsimile of him, not the skeleton shit that he was doing before. And so I don't trust that Seahawks defense, so that's why I'm on Bengals -3. That's my 3rd pick also.
Yeah, I'm on there too. You brought up Jamar Chase, 44 passes, 44 caught passes. That's 2nd in the NFL. And there's some real dudes out there doing work with the football. But I think the biggest tell for the Bengals is, Burrow's getting healthy. But Mixon has now caught 13 passes. I think he's got like 17 targets in the passing game. That's only happened over the last 2 weeks. There's only one other pass that was thrown to Joe Mixon. So they're really starting to figure out how to keep not just Burrow upright and making good decisions, but it's the short passing game, getting the ball out to Chase, getting the ball out to Mixon, because they sure as shit can't run behind that offensive line, or Joe Mixon sucks. I'm not sure which one it is. Might be a combination of both. But they're one-dimensional right now. And when the Patriots were one-dimensional last year, and the Buccaneers are one-dimensional, what did they do? Short passing game. It works every time. I think they carve up the Seahawks defense, and I actually like Seattle a lot. I think they're 3-1 against the spread. It's a hard team to bet against.
They got a Kobe Bryant and a Michael Jordan, man. You can't. That's hard. That's hard sledding right there.
Andy, you making it 4 for 4?
It's 4 for 4, bro.
Oh, love it.
Cincinnati
Finally.
Bengals minus
That's a Wendy's
3.
order.
I love it. I love it. This is the last week you're going to get a good value in the bank. They're going to beat the Seahawks probably by around 10 points. Joe Burrow's going to look good. Jamar Chase might put up another badass stat line. So, get your hand in there while you can. And, like Sean already knows, I need the Bengals to pick it up. Like, got a little.
I was just about to. I literally just pulled this up on my phone. I don't know why I was looking at this today. So this is what he's referencing. Andy, before the season, put in a 7-leg parlay on teams to make the playoffs. It's a damn near plus 1,000. I'm not going to tell you how much he wagered, but he put a good chunk of change on it, and it can pay out a bigger chunk of change. I don't know if you can buy a house.
Two
for this,
blocks.
but you can pay a decent amount of rent with this money.
You can pay
Here's
off
the
a credit
7
card with that money. That's the plan.
Yes. Here's the 7 teams that have to make the playoffs. All of them have to hit. It's a parlay. Dolphins, looking good.
Easy.
Jaguars. I mean, it's questionable, but it's good, right? Bills.
That's easy.
Yes.
That's easy.
Should
money.
be safe. I'm going to skip this one. Eagles.
Easy
Yeah.
money.
49ers.
Easy money.
Chiefs.
Easy money.
Mhm.
And the one that he needs, the Bungles.
The Bengals. I've been kind of.
They can get back into it. They can win the AFC North.
They can. I'm really, really happy Pittsburgh pulled that out of their ass last week because they're not a good team and Baltimore is way better. But now Baltimore is 2-3, right? 3-2, one of those two. So
How much
it
longer? Go ahead, Andy. Go ahead.
No,
Finish.
it gives the Bungles life. I'm right there.
How much longer does Matt Canada have left?
Oh,
That's
my
the real.
goodness.
How much longer? Because it ain't long.
Hopefully, like
No.
12 more games. Hopefully,
Why would you subject Steelers fans to 12 more games of terror?
Bro, they had a
from Matt
legendary
Canada?
run since like the 60s. They've been awesome. Like they can enjoy a couple years of being bad.
They've had a couple years of being bad, and now Matt Canada is just making it worse.
Andy's about to be the biggest Trevor Lawrence fan on this face of the earth.
Yo,
Or he's
baby
about
Jesus,
to
let's
hate
go.
that man's guts for life. It's one or the other.
I don't like him that much. But he can win my heart back.
Yeah.
Yo, but I'm kind of confused though because CJ Stroud is looking like a total badass. The Colts look competent, and
Like
Tennessee
the
Titans
Colts a
are not
lot.
bad. Like this is scary, bro. I need this baby Jesus to step it up.
That division's always weird.
Yeah.
All right, 4th round. I think we're swinging back from me. I have my next one is the Vikings, which is Vikings -3. I just don't think the Bears are very good. And I know last Thursday the Bears, they dominated. And I will be honest, I did not watch that game because it was a poo-poo platter game. And I know they put up a lot of points. I just don't trust it. I know the Vikings lost Jefferson. I'm not even going to try to act like I trust Kirk Cousins, but Vikings -3 on the road.
Future Jet right there.
Bears suck. Anybody else on the Vikings? Probably not.
No. Oh, close.
It was a little scary for me.
Whatever the
love it.
over is for that game, take it.
I'd like 2.5 rather than 30, but Tony, go ahead.
Yeah, let's dash Andy's dreams and wishes and prayers. Colts plus 4.5. You're giving me 4 points plus a hook. With the Indianapolis Colts, who like to run the ball and then stop the run, which is probably the two things that Jacksonville is most allergic to. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the points with the teams I think might have a chance to actually just straight out win the game. I think it's a great money line bet this week. Jacksonville's passing attack could keep them in it. and it could be a tight game, but if it's a field goal, I still win. So
I hope they lose by a field goal, Tony. I'm rooting for you.
thank you.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not. I hope they lose. No, absolutely not.
Anybody else, Colts?
Why not, Ray? What's going on?
I am the pacer. What do you mean? None of you can beat me.
Andy, you're up next.
I mean, oh, should I leave these homies for last? I will. Let's go with the Raiders. -3. They looked competent. They didn't look like a heaping pile of trash this week. So I'm very happy. You know, I got love for my Raider fans. Okay. And I don't got love for no Patriot fans. I don't care about the Patriots. This is going to be Josh McDaniels, I'm pretty sure, first time ever beating Bill Belichick. Last time they faced off, I think Bill Belichick boat raced him, to shout out my boy Ray, in the playoffs when McDaniels believed in Tim Tebow. I believe that was the last time they faced. So he's going to get his revenge. He's going to show Billy B who's the boss. Okay, and Billy B is going to get one step closer to Caleb Williams. That's just the script. I don't know if you saw it, right? I read the whole thing. That's the end of the script.
I'm also on this. The Raiders have already proved that they can some kind of way manage without their top wide receiver and just throw the ball to Jacoby Myers and whoever else and win a game. And that's what the Patriots do on defense anyway, is take your number one option away. So I got a little bit of faith in them to be able to just kind of operate on offense. Also, and this is – I'm going to shift from Ryan Tannehill. Actually, no, I'm not shifting that. I stand on that until the Titans get rid of Ryan Tannehill. They're still going to be bad. I don't care what the record says. I don't care what they're doing. But it now applies also to one Macklin or Macklemore, whatever the hell that dude's name is, Jones. He got to go. He cut. It's done. It's over with. Put my boy Bailey Zappi in there. Big boom zap. Let it go. Like, that's enough. Whatever the Patriots think they're doing on offense, I ran some freshman offense that was a lot more complex than that. So, yeah, Bill, I'm not saying that Tom made you, but you really need Tom. You really need Tom. And Mac Jones is not Tom. And also, you playing with my boy Ramondre. Shout out Raymond Stevenson. You playing with him. You playing with me. And, yeah, so, no, but seriously, like, I just have no faith in the Patriots anymore at all. So if you're just going to give me 3 points, I think they win by a touchdown. And I'm going to have to keep apologizing today because I told them they weren't even going to win 4 games, and they're starting to creep up to that.
Tony?
If this was last year's competition, the under is 5-1 in the last 6 Raiders games. I don't know, man. I want to say it's done. Play. I would love to, I hear some people calling for Bill Belichick's his job. It's done. The slide starts. It begins. I'm just push. That Raiders offense against that Patriots defense, I think, is actually good. I'm going to take the points and the value. I don't feel great about it. I actually kind of agree with Ray and Andy a little. I think that the slide could start this week, but I'm sticking with the Patriots. There's not enough weapons. They don't have enough weapons on the other side, and the Pats defense is actually really good. So Mac doesn't have to put it together the whole game because he doesn't know how, but if he can put it together for a drive or two, I think they take it.
They just let us put up 34 points.
I love that we have one united front on the Bengals, and we are also split on this game because I have the Patriots +3 also. Never too high, never too low. The Patriots looked like shit last week. They played against a great defense in the Saints. Ray knows that. Great defense. Got boat raced. They're going to come back. Belichick hasn't let these guys eat meals all week. They've been living at the complex. I don't know what else he's doing, but he's going to make them turn this around. I have Patriots +3, so we're split even on that. Tony's got 5 picks in. I got 5 picks in. Only people that left are Andy and Ray's last pick, and so we will have Andy go first, and Ray, since you're the pacer, you'll go last. Andy.
Yeah, I do like that mention you did. Like, Bill Belichick, like, he will, like, sell his soul before losing to Josh McDaniels. So that is also a good tidbit. But still,
What
let's go.
soul? He already sold that shit when he got all of his rings in Tom Brady. He doesn't have anything left to sell.
I cannot deny this.
His home in
Cannot
New
deny
England when they fire them.
or approve this. I cannot.
I just watched us thump them home in New England. No point zero. This many points, and my offense scored 34. So, or no, I'm sorry. Can't even count here. 27 because we got an interception for a touchdown. But 27 points. Yeah.
Who
Come on.
remembers to score that way? It's just numbers.
We have not scored 20 points, but one single time. And we only scored 14 points offensively because we got a punt return for a touchdown.
Okay. It was a
I
big
know.
day for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, trust me. Trust. I need it again. I demand it again. Sorry, Andy. Go ahead.
You're good, brother. You are good. You already know I got 4 picks in, and I haven't mentioned my Fins. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I almost went Panthers plus 14 because, bro, 14 points. Like, this isn't a high school team, bro. This is a professional football team. But I can't do that. Dolphins minus 14, bro. Let's go. Panthers got some talent on the team. They just don't have something. They're missing it. They're missing a little pizzazz. They're missing
Talent?
No, I don't know. Like, the receivers aren't terrible. They don't have a 1, but they have a bunch of 3s. You feel me? So they don't have a good tight end. They have 2 average running backs. I don't know what happened to Miles Sanders. The offensive line kind of sucks. The QB should be better. They have at least 1 good pass rusher. I don't know if they still have Star Lutulele. I don't remember if they still have him. He was kind of a bust too. He was really projected high in the draft. I don't think they have C.J. Henderson anymore. They might have Shaq Thompson. They definitely don't have Luke Kuechly. So I don't know.
Yeah,
14 is a lot of points, though. I'm a little worried about the 14, but let's go Dolphins.
Jake Delhomme isn't walking through that door. Luke Kuechly.
God, you can't even think of
D'Angelo
Panthers
Williams,
quarterbacks.
Julius
Jonathan
Peppers-
Stewart.
Julius Peppers
I
coming
feel like
back.
Shane
Jeff
Mohammed.
Garcia, he was out there, right?
Yeah.
That was the Bucks. Wrong NFC team.
Oh, Jesus.
Who knows? All right. Raymond. Ray, you got it.
I-
Last one.
Yeah, I'm also on this too. I don't know what you're talking about. 14 is too much. Who just played the Carolina Panthers and absolutely like just stomped on their head? I think it was the Seahawks. Somebody did it. So you can't convince me for any way, shape, form, or fashion that the Panthers are good. They're not good. They're not good. I don't get teams do this stupid thing where what they do is they go find a quarterback. Whoever it is, I don't care who it is. They go find a quarterback. And then they got us 4 and Ethan as their offensive line. And it's like, oh, yeah, well, I mean, the kid's not going to be good anyway. It doesn't matter. They don't. Miles Sanders is like, he's sad. He want to leave already. I've already seen that dude sitting there like he want to get out of there. Adam Thielen is basically just there to collect a check. Andy Dalton is waiting to get back in the game. No, stop with this nonsense. Like, if I could put these people to 70, this is the team that the Dolphins should score freaking 70 on right here. So, give me the 14 points. I have no problem with it at all.
I love it.
We have a pretty good mix of United picks, split picks, and then the Lone Wolf picks this week. This is going to be an interesting week. I think it's a good card. Check it out on Better Edge. You can get those lines. It's a marketplace. It's peer-to-peer. You can set your own lines. A lot of games this week are right around that key number of 3. Put it at 2.5 and put a little bit more juice. Put it at 3. Put it at 2.5 or 3.5 and put no juice. Put it at even money and see if somebody wants to take it. All you need to do is have somebody put it on the other side. And if you don't pick it up, it goes back into your account. So it's not like you lose the money by any means. So, use the marketplace to your advantage. That's the difference in Better Edge. You don't have to pay extra juice just to get lines. You can put it out there and just need somebody on the other side of it. Competition, $10. Join it by the end of basically the 4 o'clock games on Sunday. Ray is the pacer. You know what he picked. You know what we picked. And basically go out there and just try to beat Ray. If you beat Ray, no matter if he if you have You're the only person that beats him. 3 people beat him. Whatever. You just divide up the pot. So you kind of want Ray to do well, but not really good. You want him to go like 3-2, basically. Not 4-1, not 5-0, obviously. And if he goes and wins the whole thing, he takes the whole pot down himself. Look at that man. You know, he's already plotting.
Look, if you remember,
don't look over there. Don't look over there.
yeah, I was gonna say if you remember it and I won't. We can't talk about what happened, but they know what happened before the show came on. Just know, don't win against Raymond. Damn it, don't win against Raymond. I'm a survivor already. Don't win against Raymond.
I'm a survivor.
I'm gonna make it. See, Tony gets it.
We're closing on that one.
Thank you.